Hello everyone, and welcome to your virtual pet video. And as you can see, the Pendulum Series Z finally showed up. So I bought one of each version of the Wave 1, so I've got Nature Spirits, Deep Savers, and Nightmare Soldiers. I'll be starting up the Deep Savers one first, even though I do love Ghostmon there so very much. The fact that I can get Armadillomon on the Deep Savers one just makes it a little bit more attractive, and also I really like the colour blue. So before we start up, we'll just have a quick look at the packaging. So it's more or less styled in the same way as the original Pendulums and the version 20th, in a nice box like so. Though there's something that's not super busy about these boxes. When I first saw these designs, I actually thought that they were just fan printed as sort of like a hoax box art or what have you, just because it just seems very plain along the sides here, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does feel kind of not real, like not like there's something that feels weirdly fan-made. Like the design of the Digimon even looks like some fake mon that somebody might come up with, and again, not that it's a bad thing, it's just something that sort of strikes me as a little bit interesting about the front. The back, however, looks a little bit more to as to what I would expect. So there's that. But yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And also we get Marine Chimeramon, which is another draw of the Deep Savers Pendulum Z. So, however, I'm definitely more excited to get the Wave 2, because my two favourite families in Digimon are Metal Empire and Wind Guardians. So I'm looking forward to Wave 2 probably more than I am for Wave 1, but still pretty excited all over. So yes, I'll be starting with the Deep Savers Pendulum Z. So I've already taken off the little bit of sticky tape at the bottom here, but I haven't opened it yet. So look, it says Deep Savers, oops, upside down, it says Deep Savers. Just in very dark font there, Digimon Pendulum Z, and then it has the sprite of Marine Chimeramon. So yes, these arrived earlier on today, and that was really exciting. It was just after I finished doing my third and final unboxing video for the fourth booster box for the Digimon card game, so that was good timing. And if you do watch those when they come out, you'll notice that in each video I'm like, my Pendulum Zs haven't arrived yet. And I will be actually releasing this before I release those unboxing videos, so that'll be fun to have me complaining about the Pendulum Zs not arriving, despite the fact they have arrived. Also, something that seems to be drawn a lot on the box, like up here, and here, is that you shake side to side like this, and not like this. So that's, I'm not sure how I'll, yeah, it doesn't shake like that, but it shakes. I'm not really sure how I'll adapt to that. I know it's a lot less awkward than this. You can kind of sort of do this very quickly in your pocket or to the side. It looks less weird to do this in public. But, so yeah, I'll see how I get along with that. In terms of the shell design, this feels like it's paint, the back part here. So I'm kind of worried that that will chip off like some of the version 20th designs. And also we have the keychain here. And if I pull out the version 20th, we can see that they're somewhat similar. The Pendulum Z seems a little bit thicker, but otherwise fairly similar in size and shape, which makes sense because they are both pendulums. But yeah, this one feels heavier and a little bit thicker, and they both have batteries in them. So that's a thing, and of course we can finally pull out the tab. It says Pendulum Z, which 2.0, so I guess Deep Savers would be 2.0, which is weird because they're all coming out at the same time. Now what's the time? It is 5:40 PM, not AM. Oh, I just went to 6. Oops. Whoopsie. And what did I say? 40. let's make it 41. And there we have our egg, which looks, from memory, exactly like the original Pendulum egg for the Deep Savers. So it's very much like a continuation, like not just how the version 20th was a continuation, but actually a sequel to the original Pendulums. So that's pretty cool. And of course you can't press any buttons during that time. The speakers seemed pretty decent. Obviously better than the version 20th English version, which has the speaker sort of just as a little speaker not connected. The instruction book feels a lot lighter than the other instruction books. In fact, it's just an instruction leaflet, and that seems to be it. So that's kind of surprising. I know that the version 20th, the Pendulum had like a booklet. This one's just very basic information. I guess they realised that nobody was actually reading these. And here's our egg hatching. And there are, I think it's the one before Upamon. So, stat screen is usually where it is, food is where it is. And it tells me to shake side to side. Let's see how I go here. And I guess you have to fill up those 3 bars, which is what that noise was, which is pretty cool. Cute little zoom in. I do like those shots that we got from the DMX, which is those cut-in animations. So that's a lot easier than the version 20th Pendulum and the original Pendulum in general, where you had to sort of guess how many shakes to get. This one, you just have to shake it to the 3 bars. So that seems like it's an improvement from the other Pendulums. If you can hear the rain in the background, it's because it has started to rain very heavily. But yeah, I do like those cut-in animations. And does my Pendulum 20th... Yeah, so we compare it with the Pendulum 20th. The screen seems a lot darker on the Pendulum Z. So we'll just unfreeze those, because they've been frozen for a while. So if we look at it, obviously you can only raise 1 Digimon on the Pendulum Z. The screen is a lot darker on the Pendulum Z than on the Pendulum 20th. And let's... the speakers also sound a little bit softer on the Pendulum Z and a little bit deeper. See, this seems more high-pitched on the Pendulum version 20th. And also, the material of the shell feels different, but I'm not sure if that's because of the paint that has that design. So we have Battle, which we can't do as a baby. I believe DMX you could. We have Poo, we have the Light, which is the fridge, I'm assuming. Yep, it's the same, so it's the fridge. And I can only select the fridge when it's in fridge mode. Or freezer, I guess, would be probably better. And we also have Injury, and we have we have Backup, same as the DMX. That's pretty cool. So what you can do with that is that if I feel like the Digimon I'm currently raising is kind of boring, but I don't really want to kill the current Digimon, I can put that in the backup. So that's pretty neat. Then we've got Library, which has all the Digimons that I've currently had. Recode, I guess that just means record, as in how many wins I've had. And I exited out of that. And then we have Connect, which obviously I cannot do, as it is Baby 1. And just back to the instructions. Yeah, it says that you can have the pendulum action from up and... Oh yeah, you can, but you have to sort of get to an angle. But I don't know, I kind of like that as a shaking side to side. I wonder if I can bring out my Pendulum 20th again. Huh, it works there too. Maybe it was always meant to be side to side. Maybe that was just me being silly, shaking it up and down. I guess that's the woke 2020 lifestyle that we have. We shake our pendulums side to side, horizontally and not up and down vertically. Alright then. So yeah, I'll be just hanging out with my Deep Savers one for now. Probably raising my Nightmare Soldiers one at some point after this one, maybe for the Digi Hatch, I don't know. And Nature Spirits, while I do love Sand Lizardmon, I do love the roster, I love all of them, I think that'll be the last one that I run. And yeah, then I have the Wave 2s coming out in March. That's exciting, where I'm definitely going Wind Guardians first, even though Metal Empire is also pretty cool. So yeah, finally I have my Digimon Pendulum Z, and I'm super happy and super excited to join everyone who I'm pretty sure has finished running their Pendulum Zs. They're now bored of them. They are on to whatever the next thing is. It's just me with my slow UPS shipping. I'm like, my Pendulum Z's arrived. I feel a bit late to the party there. But yeah, so I'll run and hang out with that for a little while. I've got my little baby, and obviously the screen fades away when you don't touch it for a while, which I do like, that screensaver functionality. And then we can really appreciate the background, which is underwater, which looks really cool. Anyway, super big fan of the Pendulum Z so far. And it does the poo sound. I do love the poo sound. And it slid away that poo very quickly. I'm not sure if I'm just imagining it, but that did seem quicker than previous virtual pets. But anyway, so that was just a quick unboxing and a quick bit of a preview of the gameplay that the Pendulum Z has. Thank you for watching, and I'm super excited to finally have this in my possession. But yeah, so I'll see you on the next video. Bye!